Shut up and sit down.
Ready or not, here comes the boys for the sound. Here comes the ready or not. How you like me now? Ready or not.
Hey, welcome back to Clashing with Cletus. This is your host, Uncle Cletus. Want to bring back to you a couple of war attacks that I've done using the GoVaBo. That's the Golem, Valkyries, and Bowlers. And if you guys have been watching my videos, then you already know my troop comp. And as you can tell down there as well, I'm using the same composition: 2 Golems, 12 Valks, and 8 Bowlers, and Bowlers in my CC. Just gonna go through this and kind of point out the tips along the way. Hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go. As you can tell, starting out down at the bottom here, I'm gonna basically drop the 2 Golems down the bottom of the base here, just kind of giving you an overview of the base so you can see it's a ring base. And what I do is I drop 2 Golems followed by 3 Whizzes right behind them to get the outside resource buildings down and help creating a funnel. Dropping the wall breakers in there, I end up breaking 2 holes. The Golems go in, and then I follow with 4 Bowlers right behind each Golem. So there's a Golem here, and then I drop 3 Whiz behind each, along with 4 Bowlers here, 4 Bowlers here, and then I end up dropping my CC right in the middle of them. So that gets them in the middle. You see I drop my king in there, and then I'll drop the queen right behind as well. Let's continue on. And once the sides are cleared out, essentially, once I get all of these resources, buildings, and everything cleared up along these path, all these are cleared, I'm gonna drop a jump spell right here. And that's what I have a little patience, and I just wait till this is all cleared out, and then drop the Valks right in here. The next place for them to go is right into the core. Here we go. We'll continue on. You'll see. Bear with me a minute here. There we go. Rage down. Jump. Some of the Bowlers come in. I drop the poisons and a freeze right in the center there to help get the CC troops. And then here comes the Valkyries right into the core. Save that last rage them right in the core, and they get that core. It's over before you know it. The Valkyries are still alive, and they keep the distraction of that dragon as well, but the dragon can't keep up with them. So that's one advantage. You can tell the core was gutted, and the Valkyries ended up coming right back out the same side with the jump. I didn't need another jump to get out to the backside, and my queen and the rest of the troops still went around to the other side and cleared out a lot of the junk buildings. That's all she wrote. Just a couple of trash buildings over there. Once you practice this attack style down, it becomes a little easier because you kind of have an idea of what's going on with your troops. You'll get the hang of where you need to wait for the sides to be cleared to drop your Valkyries down. And if once you get that strategy down, it comes out pretty good for you and usually results in a 3-star. Bear with me and I'll bring you another tack here in just 1 second. Here's the second war tack that I had, and I call it a GoVaBo, but I ended up using a queen walk at the beginning, but I still used the GoVaBo part. I used the golem, valks, and bowlers to come in right where my queen left off at. So basically what I did on this one is I came in with the queen walk up in the north point up here. I dropped my queen and 4 healers, and my plan was to get the queen to come in this direction and then come in with the golem here and all the rest of my troops, so that way they could come in and hit the core with the jump right along here. I think what I did is I dropped a wizard over here right after the queen, and then that way the wizard took out this resource buildings right here to help the queen go this direction, because the queen took out this building, helped this one, and then the wizard had already killed this one, so my queen came in, got these, kind of helped clearing all that out. And here we go. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going to hit continue. See the layout? Yeah, and actually I had a baby dragon that I dropped to the right side over there to get those buildings on that side cleared out, and that made it. You see the baby dragon there, so that cleared out of these buildings as well, so the golems, everything was cleared, and I wanted to focus to come in this direction with my kill squad. So that was my reason behind that. And let's continue it on. You'll see what I'm talking about. Baby dragon gets in because there's no air defenses. The only one is that archer tower down there, and the baby dragon can take a lot of firepower before that archer tower even affected. Queen gets the CC trigger up top there. She takes those out. I dropped the 2 poisons to help as well, and a rage on the healers to keep the queen alive. Drop 2 wall breakers, come into that top compartment, get the queen to come around there, and I dropped another rage to keep my queen alive, so I didn't have to use her ability yet. There's the golem's coming in. Queen got that whiz tower, so the golem came down instead of going around, and then I just dropped 4 wizards behind the golem and a couple wall breakers to hopefully open that other compartment and a jump spell. That first inferno is set for singles, so it can be troublesome. I had to use my queen's ability there, as you can tell, but the main thing I wanted to point out was all of these buildings over here gone, helped all my bowlers, the golem, wizards, and then now I dropped the Valkyries right behind. The only place left for them to go is into the core, and I made sure I dropped them over here far enough to where they'd come in this direction. If you dropped them over here, they're not going to come in here. They would probably end up coming here because these buildings would be closer than this over here. So I want you to understand that is the reason I dropped my Valks way over here. Let's continue it on. And let you see the rest of it. King, all of that got right into the core. That last rage was saved. I had to drop it a little earlier. I would have got the rage right on the Valks and into that core area there, but the core was gone before the Valks got around there actually. And you notice a couple of them healers, they popped off of my heroes and went over and started healing the bowlers, and then now they're jumped onto the Valkyries, which it just helps it in the long run because it keeps the Valkyries alive while they slaughter everything around the outside. The heroes cleared out all the inside of the core and made their way. I had that last jump, the second jump, to come in on the back side there. That's pretty much all she wrote. Everything's cleared out. It's just the little trash buildings left. So that's another war attack, 3 stars. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. And it's 2 variations. One can be, you can use it with a queen walk, or you can just go flat out GoVaBo and use the 2 golems. So instead of the 2 golems, I took 1 golem out, and I believe a few of the bowlers, and took in the 4 healers, so, and the baby dragon as well. So it's just basically, you got to look at the base layout you're attacking and kind of see which way you want to go. You can either do a queen walk with the golem and bowlers, Valks, or you can just do a flat out. If it's 100% ring based like that last one, then you can just do 100% GoVaBo with 2 golems, Valks, and bowlers, and wall breakers and wizards to get that funnel. So stay tuned. I'll bring you some more war attacks here shortly. Once again, this is Uncle Cletus signing off. Peace out. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
Why don't you get a job, Spicoli?
What for?
You need money.
All I need are some tasty waves, cool buzz, and I'm fine.